In 1836, virtually all of the Southwest was part of the Mexican Empire. American adventurers and frontiersmen forged a new path of exploration, their gateway, Santa Fe. Mexican, Indian, and white formed a motley oasis of commerce and shelter. But as the Apache ruled the open desert, Mexican federales controlled the towns. The old myths of Montezuma's Golden Wheel fanned the fires of new discoveries, and with it, a deadly fever for gold. The Navajo and Apache bitterly pursued their ancient hatred. Scalp hunters, lured by huge bounties, savagely preyed on both. Marauding bandits like vultures scoured the countryside. Into this cauldron of greed, distrust, and violence also came other kinds of men. Men of action, who could not be bought or intimidated.
Senor, we'll give you your life for your belongings.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Now, if your ladyship pleases, do you think we can rig our arses to the wind?
Back in Portsmouth, you promised me a Queen's treasure, remember? And I listened. Here you are, Captain. Buy yourself the crown jewels.
Go now.
It's just criminal. Only these Navajo and Apache go to each other. Scalp 'em.
Anybody to home?
Far enough, mates.
Don't mean no harm. Here's your fine plan. Thought we'd join you.
State your business.
Buffler. Get top dollar for them hides in Santa Fe.
So you like music, do you?
Yep. I'm a bit of a musical man myself.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, I do a little whistling, some singing. Humming's my favorite. I guess you're planning on settling in Santa Fe?
I'm expecting my stores from St. Louis.
I hear a man can do well for himself trading with Indians.
You heard right. Indians is good business.
morning.
Buenos dias. You have come far.
San Francisco.
Ah, San Francisco. Is it true the Californianos are seeking their independence from Mexico?
They're not strong enough yet, but the time will come.
And how long will I have the honor of keeping this fine animal here?
2, maybe 3 days. How much?
$1 a day, senor.
That's awfully high.
But these federales would rather be rich than be respected.
You here for a shave and a haircut?
Appears that way.
Well, I appreciate a man knows how to keep himself. Just passing through.
Mm-hmm.
I like to keep on the move myself. What's your business? You a hunter? You ain't no prospector.
No.
See, you got one of them fancy new repeaters. I got it. You're a bounty hunter. Huh? Huh? Whoa. Sweeter than buffalo balls cooking in honey. Well, it's nice talking to you.
Afternoon, miss.
I would like to know the carriage fare to New Orleans.
Orleans? That's through Comanche territory.
Fine.
Only way I know of is by wagon train to St. Louis, pack it down the Mississippi.
Fine.
Amos, what would you charge this young lady, St. Louis?
No, not a red cent. Afternoon, miss. We'll be leaving tomorrow morning early. We'd consider it a pleasure.
I'm sure you would. But all I require is transportation.
Chicken cleaned up.
Thank you.
Lad.
Con que así quieres jugar, ¿eh? Aquí tienes. Mira que no se me prenda.
Their engine's rolling the pants off them.
Loaded. You cheap indio.
Te voy a cortar la cabeza, indio.
Magic.
Yes?
May I sit down?
Please.
Thank you, Mr.
Rainbow.
Mr. Rainbow. Very well, Mr. Rainbow. I'm in need of your services. You see, my father is a wealthy merchant of great standing and influence in New Orleans, and that brute who is neither my husband nor traveling companion, he abducted me from my family and carried me off to this uncivilized place.
What would you have me do?
Well, the only gentlemanly thing to do, escort me back to New Orleans. Naturally, you'll be well paid.
Thank you for the offer, miss, but I don't think you're telling me the truth.
Sir, why do you doubt me? Can't you see I'm a lady? What's this? For your distinguished service, Captain Jefferson Davis. Oh, then you're a soldier. Oh, you must have looked grand marching into battle. Many times I was invited to watch the King's Guard drill at Wellington Palace. You must have won many ribbons, Mr. Rainbow.
I won nothing. It wasn't that kind of army. We were slaughtering Indians, so I left.
Oh, I'll not believe a man of your character, a deserter.
I didn't see it that way either.
No. And, what direction will you be traveling now?
South, to Texas.
I see. And I expect you'll be well paid for your skills.
I expect so. Whatever the sum, it'll be enough.
You planning on doing some trading down there?
Seems like a good place to set up an outpost.
Deserted.
It's a small village right here.
Deserted.
Excuse me, I didn't quite get that. No, thank you.
The Apache weren't too neighborly. They come calling about siesta time. It's been reserved for over a year now. Apache, Hopi, Navajo, don't make no difference. They'll slit your throat. Take your scalp off, hang around a pole, and go jigging around it all night long. You ain't the first to get down there, though, you know. Not many traders, but a lot of prospectors.
Looking for what?
Gold. And savages are swimming in it.
Ooh.
It's high grade, ain't it? What? I knew you wasn't no traitor, but that's all right. That's all right. I appreciate a man keeps his business to himself.
Where did you find this?
Picked it up off the saloon floor. Registered your claim yet?
I told you, mate. I'm a traitor.
Sure you are, Captain. I'm the Queen of Hearts.
You still don't believe me?
You're very beautiful. But I'm not about to be tricked into killing a man I have no argument with.
He didn't believe you, did he?
Well?
Base metal impurities, 12%. Carbon content remarkably low. The structural crystallization, 3.5, dissolvable.
How about turn that into English?
It's one of the richest samples I've ever seen.
My friend, the captain. You know, the captain, he brought a nugget in here.
Yes.
Guess what?
He did bring in a sample.
We was wondering if they was from the same vein.
I would say so.
Who's this? Who's this beauty? Who's that? How you been? I missed you. You know that? I missed you. There you go. You like that, don't you? Oh, that's a good dog. I'll be getting out of here tomorrow. Okay? Okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Do you mind if I join you?
Sure.
I would like you to read this.
Let it be known to all that the party of the first part hereby contracts with... Why don't you just tell me what you're trying to say?
I can't blame you. Those barristers' rights only they can understand. About a year ago, I put my ship into Portsmouth Harbor for the last time. The girl was a chambermaid in the home of a former business associate of mine, Sir John Hampton. Born into the lower classes, I could see her ambition saw further. She questioned me all night, wondering whether in America she could ever be the same as those she served. In exchange for her passage, she promised to serve me for 5 years. This document makes her my chattel.
You mean slave, don't you?
It's all properly legal, binding, and of her own free choice. I have come to trade with the Indians. I am told that according to Navajo customs, Sunbearer owes you his life.
I see your meaning. I've no interest in that kind of business.
Sneaking out on us, are you, Captain? Just how long do you think it's gonna be for them scalps of yourn be decorating some Apache teepee? They're all good men. Come cheap, too.
How cheap?
Well, let's say about half interest in that gold strike of yourn.
You're as stupid as you're stubborn.
I think you are rather foolish, senor, to travel this route alone. Not only because of the Apache, but here, you must cross La Jornada del Muerto, the journey of death. There is no water and no shade, and the sun will bend you to its will. Captain! Again, I must warn you that where you are going, my federales can offer you no protection.
I understand.
This morning, a patrol found 3 dead Apaches.
Indians die every day, just like us.
These had just been to the barber shop.
Jim!
Hold up, Captain. We're all going to that deserted house close to yours. They're a plugging asshole.
When the sun is awake and the moon is asleep, the enemy is far away. It's good to feel the bow. Listen to the arrow. In battle, the warrior cannot think this thought. You must leave us?
With sadness.
My friend goes the way of the warrior. He brings a light to the doors of many. But his own house is sits in darkness. Now, right. The Apache wakes can taste only his defeat of the day gone by.
Well, I was kind of hoping for 2 pair. But I guess it just wasn't in the cards.
So that's where they were hiding. Except for this one, that is.
Shit. Hey! Is there enough howling going on without you two banging all over the place?
We were in the North Sea in mid-December, sailing for Glasgow Harbor, when a black mass came over the horizon. For a solid fortnight, Davy Jones swabbed the decks. 10 men washed overboard before I had time to call all hands below. There were 50 of us. Aye, 50. Holed up in a room not half the size of this one. Tossed against the hull. So hard you could hear their bones crack. And for the whole time, from not one mother's son was there a whimper.
You know what your trouble is, Captain? You ain't got no boat. Come on in. It's always nice seeing an old face.
Never been caught in a wind like that. Couldn't see 5 feet. Thank you.
What brings you here?
The town was off the road. I'm lucky I saw the light.
I don't mind telling you that your showing up last night caught me by surprise. I couldn't sleep. Things kept rolling around in my head. One morning I thought everything would get straightened out. I never went to sleep. There I was. Sun sneaking up. And me still asking. How come that nice rainbow fella showed? Is it the captain's gold? Or maybe it's that girl? Or both?
You've got something to think about, don't you?
A north country made up to London had strayed, although with her nature it did not agree. She wept and she sighed and bitterly she cried, how I wished once again in the north I could be.
It's a pretty song.
And would it be the melody or the singer, Mr. Rainbow, that catches your fancy?
You are straightforward, miss.
Thank you.
When you want to be.
Would you hand me that, please? Thank you.
Hey, how could you sell yourself?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
5 years. Indentured. Isn't that what the captain said?
When I was 6 years old, my parents were so poor, they had to sell their only daughter into service. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Certainly, sir. I was up at dawn, and I was to bed at 10, and at 12 I looked 20. What would I look like at 25? No, thank you, Mr. Rainbow. I'm afraid I owe you an apology for what I did at the hotel. I'm sorry.
No need to come any closer.
Somebody wants to buy you a drink. Gringo.
I only count 2. This here's from a private stock. Goes down smoother than milk from a goat's tit.
No, don't let me stop you.
Don't mind if I do. I was wondering if you'd care to join my new business venture.
The captain's gold?
We're understanding each other again. And when he goes for it, we'd be there, partners.
Scalp hunter, you're not just pretty. You're generous, too.
Well, I figure sharing's the only thing to do. That Birdman is greedy.
What kind of partnership do you have in mind?
60-40's got a nice ring to it.
And your men?
I was thinking about making a few changes.
Well, let me think on it.
Sure. So you take your time.
Maybe you could prepare supper. You can at least try to make things tolerable.
Do you think that the sleeves on this should be laced? Wouldn't that be pretty?
I want you to make supper.
Oh. Be more practical. Hmm?
Aye.
How about if I earned us a few bob, flat on my back with our friends out there? Hmm? I've prepared a delicious supper.
I'm sure it is.
Please take me with you. Just as far as the next town. I won't slow you down.
What about the captain?
If he cared, would he have brought me to a place like this? With them? It's treasure he's after.
Where is he? Angel! Did you see the captain?
Sí. Se fue.
Find him. Nah, watcha. times I told him. Siesta ain't no time to go calling on folks. Dear Lord, here lies our good friend and departed companion Angel. He traveled with us for over a year now, and except for 3 mistakes, we got along fine. I just hope when he gets up there, maybe you could use it. If he could drink with the best of them, he's mighty good with a knife. We commandeer this here body to the earth and hope that nobody else around here gets any fancy ideas. Thy kingdom come. The Lord is a shepherd. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We shall not want.
Amen.
Captain almost took an arrow at the Navajo burial grounds.
Burial grounds? You gotta watch out when you're trading out there, Captain. Dead Injun strikes a hard bargain. Imagine Rainbow's friend Sunbear sitting on all those nuggets. And you fooling them boys, those little trinkets of yourn.
Trucked some Apache prints from the Navajo village.
So?
Found 15 of them painted and ready for war. Then they headed out back towards the village.
folks. She's a pretty thing, ain't she? I'll bet you I can get me $150 for her scalp in Tucson. So where are you going?
To get my stores. It's a lot of trading to be done here. Montezuma's golden wheel.
And too many carrots there for one man to take back to Santa Fe by himself.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Rainbow. You can be so gentle.
Running away like that wasn't smart. Slowly. Not too much.
Help me up, please. Oh. I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
You?
We're open. Let it out, slowly. Set it down. Slowly.
You're taking me back to him. Then why did you come after me?
You'll see the sun come up tomorrow. Take it. I can't offer you anything more.
Come on, Captain. Chief invited us for an engine bath. Oh, it's sitting on me. Really sitting on me.
Well, what's sitting on you?
Well, we're gonna split up that wheel. How's that Rainbow fella and the Delaware gonna know how to spend their share?
There's only one share, friend. And that's mine.
I know all that. How about 60-40 straight down the line?
80-20 would be a straight line.
How about 60-40 straight down the line?
70-30 and it's done.
There were 2 Apache back in the village. Both shot dead. I found her on the Jornada de Muero.
I'm grateful to you. We'll be making our way back to Santa Fe in the morning.
I didn't bring her back here for you to kill her.
That's none of your affair.
It's 2 against 1. A 3-day ride to Santa Fe. Under those circumstances, you're dead. I'll even the odds for a quarter share of the wheel.
So the only difference between the scalp hunter and the man of principle is the price?
Unless we can come to an arrangement.
Which is?
The girl's contract. For my share.
Oh, you are looking much better, lass. I knew all you needed was a good night's rest.
Leave me be.
Nonsense. You don't understand. It wasn't a dream. I found it. Come. You will go home a lady, to the grandest house in all of London. We'll leave at dawn.
This belongs to you.
I don't understand.
It's all settled. By the time you're well enough to travel, I'll be back.
You're just trying to comfort me. Please continue, it suits you. I want very much to believe this.
I just couldn't leave without seeing you again. Morning, Chief. Glad to see you're up early. There's work to be done. We all gotta pitch in and get that wheel to Santa Fe.
The smell of death is here. The nights grow more cold. And people will go south.
You got the right idea, but the wrong direction.
We cannot help you.
I was hoping we could see eyeball to eyeball. ain't gonna take this personal.
No, it's just good business. I like you.
Get up! Hold it! Hold it! Get up! Get up or we'll leave you here!
Yundi Velakana.
Tauta! Tauta! The right thing for you to do, Chief.
Hey, Skipper.
You never did let on what you was gonna do with your share.
I'll be wasting my words.
Try me.
You couldn't appreciate it.
What? Is that a fact? Birdman. Well, I ain't so dumb that I don't know that an old dog like you's gonna need more than gold to keep that young whore of yourn. Huh?
Now, you got the first watch. Keep your eyes open. Hmm?
Patience, my beauty. One more day. We'll be blowing the balls off him.
Thank you, Dancing Fox.
Food for your journey. I am old and wish to die here, but I save you to save my people.
You guys get that whale to Santa Fe, I'll buy you boys a ocean of this stuff.
You sure about that water hole up ahead?
I reckon. None of us are gonna make it.
We haven't broken any laws.
Well, they find out what we got here. This here is gonna be the only law. Turn that cannon around.
Buenos días, señores.
Good afternoon, Lieutenant.
No doubt you will report this to customs as soon as you get Santa Fe.
Yeah. I was just saying. Before we even take a crap, we gotta ride over there and report our find.
Can I offer you some water?
Oh, no need. We got plenty.
You understand that under the laws of Mexico, no foreigners are allowed to keep any gold found within our borders.
That must be a very new law. In Santa Fe, more than half of the prospectors were American.
We do not always enforce it, senor.
Ain't that a kick in the head? Just how much are our citizenship?
You have a most unusual sense of humor, senor.
Exactly what do you want, Lieutenant?
In the name of El General Santana of Mexico, I must take possession of your illegal contraband.
Well, that's too bad. In the name of Andy Jackson, El General can shove it up his ass.
I will wait for your decision.
He wants the whole thing for himself, and he ain't gonna let anybody live to tell about it.
What are they waiting for?
Christmas. By then we'll be froze stiffer'n horns on a brass billy goat. Talk to him, Delaware.
I promise you.
Yeah, go out do it there. Loco weed.
Sand in the cannon. Loco weed in the well. They should have drank snow.
You killed her!
Why have you spared me?
I haven't.
Where will the wind take you?
To join the Texans. At Fort Alamo.
The old ones say, nothing lives long but the mountains and the earth.